he doesn't call this time.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Knock you off.
All right, I got Babs here. I figure we do another live. I'm gonna put the back windows up. Just figured we check in. Haven't done a video in a little while, so wanted to hop on with a live. Got a lot of videos coming this week. Filming a bunch. Going to Little Arrow tomorrow. I'm excited about that. We got the real estate video coming Wednesday. Well, we're filming it Wednesday. Probably edit it by the weekend, hopefully.
Have a busy weekend.
Thursday is our dryer. I'm gonna do a video on that. We bought a dryer from Best Buy, what, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
We've repaired it 5 times. It keeps going out with the heater. We have the Geek Squad warranty thing, whatever you want to call it.
We'll get it fixed on Thursday, and it'll probably go out by like Friday.
Goes out within 2 weeks. Like, it's ridiculous, and Best Buy doesn't care. So maybe we need to do a video addressing Best Buy. Like,
and they've canceled our dryer appointment like 3 times.
It's the Hoags. How about those Dodgers? Oof. The Dodgers look good, but I have a love-hate relationship with the MLB right now just because of everything going on. But I still love the Dodgers and pay attention to the Dodgers. Headed to the new place in Maryville, June 30th. Congrats, Russell. You should try eating wings, etc. Where's that at? Where's wings, etc.? We just went to Craven. Babs was helping out at that house we were building out in Seymour. She was helping clean it.
Craven Wings is great.
And Craven is so good. They just have a great wing, and they dump sauce on it. They're not dry. Kathy, how's it going? On Lovell Road. Really? That's like right here. Right?
Where Costco
Where we go to Costco, yeah.
Costco exit.
Okay.
We'll check that
one out. We need to try, what's the one right here by the park?
Big Kahuna
Wings. Mackenzie went there after her game with a friend, and I knew you'd laugh. She said that place is really good, so we need to go try Big Kahuna Wings out. Yeah, we need to check those, but like she was saying, this weekend we have Craven is my fave. Try the lemon pepper. Yeah. Craven Wings is so good because they don't skip on sauce. I like Buffalo Wild Wings for the entertainment value, like atmosphere, and I don't know, but their wings can be dry as heck and just not good.
The chicken sometimes is too dry.
Yeah.
It's not moist.
Craven's is fantastic. So, but like she said, this weekend, huge, hey from Florida, Diana. We're going to try to get down to Florida soon, hopefully. This weekend, big wedding in Nashville. We're filming. So we'll be out there Saturday and Sunday in Nashville. Mackenzie's got 2 games in Nashville as well. Hello from Canada. What's up, Observer? Canada's kind of rough right now with COVID, I think. I read a bunch of stuff on like lockdown starting again, and I was trying to look up stuff in Toronto because I actually have to go to Buffalo next month with Taylor for soccer. We have to drive because they no longer have buses for soccer. So we have to drive to Buffalo. And Macho Man, yeah, Bav said you guys stopped by. She was all excited. She's like, I know them. Look at everybody. Minnesota, Vegas, Chino Hills. My goodness. We got all kinds of people here. This is exciting. What was I saying?
Richard Cream was a great recommendation.
Dude, the cookies are incredible. Like, I'm telling you, we gotta get the cookies. If you go to Richie Cream, get Myrtle's Bakehouse. More on those cookies coming from Dustin.
And the cookies are good for like 3 days, and they won't get hard.
I don't understand the science behind it. He makes an amazing cookie. But like I was saying, I was looking into Canada because we're going to Buffalo, and I always wanted to go to the Toronto side and see Niagara Falls because we've seen the American side. It's American Falls with Niagara Falls, I think.
Yes.
So I've always wanted to go over to that side, but you can't go into Canada
unless you quarantine.
If it's optional. If it's just an optional thing, unless you could provide work, proof or all of that, that's the only way you can go into Canada. And then if you do go, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks. So regardless to say, we're not going to Toronto to see Niagara Falls, but we'll probably go to the American side again because Tay and I will have some time to kill.
You don't have 2 weeks to quarantine.
No.
And then you're
I mean, it'd be nice to. It'd be fun. I mean, Toronto looks beautiful. I see Peter McKinnon. $5 for a cookie was pretty steep, but oh my God, it was worth it, right? That's what I try to tell people, like, $5, like, it is steep when you see it, but like the size of it, it's as big as your palm. Like
it's a half a pound cookie.
It's a half-pound cookie, and it's worth every dollar of it. Like, you could do worse. I mean, you go to Starbucks and most people go and they get a $5 milkshake basically with like a little bit of coffee in it, and they call it a coffee,
but it's fake coffee.
Yeah. So I mean, you could, I don't know, cookie, it works. It's more on Myrtle's coming.
The sugar cookie is my favorite.
The sugar cookie is so good. The sugar cookie lasts too. Like, she brought a couple home, and they were like 4 days, and they were still soft, still amazing. Soft. But the sugar cookie is awesome. It's fun. Jessica, actually, I just got your videos of the Fred's roast gear. I'm excited y'all got that and are enjoying that. We went to a new coffee place, actually, Commonplace. Went out to see Eli today. It's in South Knox. He's about 6 weeks out from opening a little new coffee place. But he had some packages he was doing, like before doors open. He was giving away a mug, some coffee sample, and
5 coffee drinks.
5 coffee drinks. So I bought 2 of those. I'm going to be giving one of those away on here with some other coffee stuff. I think when we get to 7,000, we're like 6,300 subscribers. If we get to 7,000, which I think we will, I'm going to give away a ton of coffee stuff. I'm excited.
If you do go to the Commonplace Coffee House, Myrtle's Bakehouse will be selling cookies out of there when they do open.
Even
so you
better.
can always get a cookie there.
And I think I'll include cookies in the giveaway too, somehow. I don't know. Y'all are making me want coffee and cookies right now. There's never a bad time for coffee and cookies. Sammy Sue, how's it going? Yeah, it's just, how's coffee business going? Will you take it to soccer game? Yes, Pam. I've been working on the trailer the past 2 days. Just, my problem is I don't do very well settling for things, and if I don't like something, I
tear it apart and start over.
I freak out and I tear apart and start over. So I've done that a couple times, but I think I've got it all squared away now, and we're getting closer. San Diego University HVAC contractor. I love UT. We just drove by UT campus. It was gorgeous today, like with all the colors changing and everything, like with spring just coming. It looked so beautiful today. How many miles are on that sweet Taurus? 15,000 now. Babs has been using this thing to drive to the donut store. I know it's Tay's car, but Tay can't drive for another 8 months or whatever, and our truck is still in the shop, still being worked on.
We bought the cookie home on
Monday. See, she home on Monday and it was still super soft. Yeah, those cookies are amazing. Like, they're just the best.
Taylor does drive the Taurus.
Yeah, she drives it everywhere. Everywhere we go with her, she drives. But the coffee trailer is getting very close. And yes, it will go to soccer games. That was my reason for starting it, is similar to how we're sitting here right now at training. There's multiple baseball games going on. There's multiple soccer practices going on. There's lacrosse on the upper field. There isn't a snack bar anywhere nearby. You have to go down to the gas station. You have to go just somewhere and settle for something, right? So I want to be that answer to the parent that pulls up at the field at 7 a.m. and just wants a cup of coffee. I don't want to be fancy with it. Like, we'll do just espresso. Like, I'll have an espresso drink or two, but I want to be more just black coffee with cream and sugar. And Sevierville had an amazing sunset. Oh yeah, I wonder if it is kind of pretty.
And we will always have something for kids. We will always have.
And I just want to check the box, because the snack bar is not always open, and the snack bar has the same stuff. It's always Gatorade, Coke, and water. Like,
but not a lot
and
of
it's
the
coffee that no one cares about.
But not a lot of the soccer fields have snack bars that we've been to.
Exactly. So that's kind of the niche we wanted to. I'd like a cookie, please, before starting the carne asada. We should do like something on the carne asada that we get from La Lupita, because that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's pretty close. Just about aquariums. I moved to Tennessee last week. Congratulations. Seen a lot more people. Like, how many people have you had come by the donut store, Babs?
Almost like 30 people.
Like, Dustin is floored by all of y'all that have come by.
And everyone's been super amazing. That's been by, super friendly, just glad to be here, checking out Tennessee, seeing where they want to move, enjoying the donut shop as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's that's kind of why, like, we were talking to Eli today, who's starting the Commonplace Coffee Shop. I like this channel because I just love highlighting other small businesses, because I don't think it's done often enough, and especially now in this it's not post, I want to say post-COVID, but in this COVID era, like, I think people have realized, like, how important small businesses are, and how important it is to help support them, and I think people want to. So it's been cool, like, seeing all these people. Like, I've been to the donut shop probably 3 or 4 times over this past week, and every time I've come to the donut shop, there's been someone there that's like, oh my god, it's the YouTube guy, oh my god. It's like, I feel you're like famous, and we're just like people.
I think over the weekend we had 4 people stop in. And one was from Florida and one was from California.
Came by Easter Sunday, no Babs. Tracy, yeah, but Easter was hard.
I didn't work on Sunday, on Easter.
They weren't sure how Easter was gonna go. Easter was just one of those toss-ups that...
Sundays are very hard at the donut shop out here because it's
when you have church,
big church day, so we don't really get a big crowd at the donut shop on Sunday, which you feel like you might get more because people take donuts to the church.
And the website says they're closed on Sunday.
Yeah, we still got to figure that out.
Daxie, nice to meet you at Richie Cream. See? I mean, it's been so fun, like, meeting people, like, in person there. And, like, just saying how cool it is, like, just to finally meet me or, like, talk to you or something, just because they say we've been inspirational and stuff. But all we're trying to do is just be as honest and transparent as we can with something so big as moving across the country with your family, or trying to just get out of this funk you've been in, and, like, just kind of like, I don't mind being the example, the lesson, like, this is what we learned, like, this is the hard way, this is the good thing, like I want to be that example, because that's the only way we can get through this all, you know, together. Spent last week in Cali, loved seeing my kids, but couldn't wait to get home in Tennessee, and that's just it. It's like once we went back, it was like, ooh.
The kids were even excited to be there for a few days and then excited to be right back.
Yeah, like, that trip to California just amazed me, like, when they wanted to come home. But like I said, it's like, we ran into someone today at Home Depot, you know, and it's like, oh, like, I love your videos, like, they're so awesome. And it's cool because we're starting to reach out to more like, local people. Like, I have a lot of California following, and, like, obviously other states, as y'all have seen, like, people that want to move to Tennessee. But I like the local stuff too, because I just want to be, you know, the service that I can, highlighting small businesses, highlighting the community, and just highlighting and telling stories of all the good that are around and in this area, because there's way too much negativity going on. We all know that. And you can get the fake, like, we could come on here and be as fake as we want, you know, and sell whatever story we wanted to. But that's all anyone does. Is it just, like, I got an email about COVID and, you know, the vaccine thing. Like, YouTube is pushing it to creators to talk about the vaccine. Never gonna hear from me. You get it 24/7 everywhere else. You're not gonna get from me. You may get my thoughts on it in a rant video, but that's it. I'm never going to do that. I will never do that.
We're not going to push something on people that we don't really fully buy into.
No, and you know, I'll give you my feedback on it. That's my 2 cents, but I like trying to just be authentic, because I don't think we have authenticity as much anymore. I've had a handful of people reach out and ask about, are we okay with everything that's gone on today in Knoxville? We live south of Knoxville. There was a shooting at a school at Austin East, which is in a rougher area of Knoxville, I'll say. There have been 4 students that have lost their lives at that school in the prior months this year, that were due to, I don't even want to say it, but that were due to community issues. If you want to call it gang, you want to call it whatever it is. And there was a shooting today where there was a student on campus that did end up, they shot a KPD officer the principal, and it sounded like a security guard. I don't have all the details. I'm not going to go into that because I don't have the details, and I don't like to spread rumors and all that stuff. But just, I appreciate everyone reaching out and just checking out if we're okay. We're fine, but I mean, obviously somebody did lose their life in that, and I like I said, it's all he said, she said. I heard it was a security guard. I hope not. The officer is fine and resting at UT, but just, it sucks. I mean, it happened in a gun-free zone at a school, and of course the media just grabbed it and started twisting all kinds of stuff before they even had facts. Like, it was disgusting. Like, I turned off the local news. So, but anyways, glad that y'all are on here, and just love that y'all are supporting us and just like what we're doing, because I don't know, sometimes it feels like we just make videos and I don't know if we waste our time or they're not getting through to the right person, but we've been reassured plenty that we're getting through to the right people. So,
and thanks to everyone that's came by Richie Cream Donuts and supported the donut shop.
Dustin's loving it. Tim, what I barely missed that. There's no way I can. I'm so sorry, Tim. What made you choose East Tennessee over West or Mid? Actually, I mean, we didn't really choose East Tennessee. This is where Uncle ended up, and that's been a video I've been trying to do, is do a video with Uncle, because he's the one that found the area.
And we kind of just all followed along in a path.
We kind of tagged along once we got out here and saw how great it was in this area. But he did this area just because he loved the access to services, to the airport, to being close to states, you know, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's just a great place for a family.
He did a lot of research on it before he picked up and moved.
What do you like more about Knoxville area than Chattanooga? Being live is awesome. Like I've said before, in Chattanooga, we haven't given it a fair shot. In one video, you know, we went there and I was a little downer on Chattanooga, and I said it wasn't fair because we haven't given it a fair look.
Part of Chattanooga we were in.
We have not given Chattanooga a fair look for me to make a comment on it.
We haven't really explored
it. It's beautiful. The Riverwalk area is gorgeous. But it is a city. It's a city, and you're gonna get city vibes with it. And what comes along with city just isn't our vibe. Like, we're more like rural, small town, right? If you go to Knoxville, if you go to Nashville, if you go to Chattanooga, if you go to Memphis, you're gonna get the same thing.
Murfreesboro.
And it's just and that's just it. I didn't have anything on
I am tired.
I didn't have anything on Chattanooga, so we need to definitely get down there. I need to get down there with Ashley, our friends that live down there, maybe do some sightseeing and do some stuff down there with them and just explore Chattanooga a little bit.
We just didn't want a city life anymore. Coming from a city life, we just wanted something that had more land.
Yeah, and it's like some people have said, like, Chat is definitely more liberal. It is. And that's just kind of the vibe we got. And there's nothing wrong with it. Like, we love it. Like, we still went into the stores and just had a fun time and stuff. But it's definitely, I don't know, it's just, like, you go down there now, it's just, you know, it's mandatory. You got to throw the mask on before you go in the store. Whereas even here in Knoxville, it's like, they'll have the sign on the door, but you walk in without a mask on, like, they just kind of look at you like, okay, it's your choice, and they don't say anything. That's our vibe. Like, that's what we like. Fireflies out yet? No, not yet.
I think I did see one the other night.
Did you? Because I wasn't sure. Like, sometimes you see them high up in the tree, they start, but I don't think it's warm enough yet.
Waiting for the cicadas, though.
So we're gonna have a video. I need to do just a firefly video because that was one of the most amazing things to me.
Oh, when we first came, the very first year.
Like, when you see a firefly, and you can actually put it in a jar, and it does like a little light. Like, it's the craziest things.
Mask required.
So I need to do a firefly video and then cicadas. Cicadas are gonna be a big one. Pollen is terribly bad in Maryville. Yes, it is. She's been sneezing like crazy already. Which is terrible right now with
the virus. You're afraid to sneeze
COVID.
Anywhere you go.
May for fireflies and cicadas. Yeah, so cicadas are gonna be wild this year.
So
it took me a little bit to understand it and learn about cicadas. Like I knew what the cicadas were when we got out here because of the noise. You get it. But this is called the 17-year cicada this year in Tennessee, called Brood X. And basically, it's all these cicadas that have been underground. They're gonna come out, and it's something crazy like 1.5 million cicadas per acre or something.
Land or something.
Like, it's wild. Don't sneeze, Babby. You're telling me, like, we go in to, like, Home Depot, and the first thing she does, like, right by the register is, everyone looks at us. Of course, no mask on, no nothing, and it's like, but we don't have allergies anymore. Allergies don't exist anymore.
Someone asked if you have to wear a mask in Maryville. No.
I don't wear a mask.
Certain private stores,
private businesses will.
But, like, Home Depot, not really.
I haven't worn a mask. Like, we were in Blaze Pizza last night, walked in, and I didn't have a mask on. The lady asked them to put a mask on if they're going to be in line, and I said, I'm okay, like, I'll just go wait outside then. So, I mean, Babs doesn't like confrontation, so she put the mask on and
I only did
ordered
it
the
because
food.
I really wanted a pizza.
But I'm just past the point, like, and I don't do it.
I might have not stayed if I didn't already start ordering my pizza.
That's true. Mostly don't have to wear masks in Murfreesboro. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. If y'all see Nashville,
no one's wearing a mask in Nashville.
It's insane. Like it's insane.
Not
like
as
look at Broadway Uncensored if you're on Instagram. That'll give you a good idea of what Nashville's like. Like it's not what you're seeing on the news. Like just tell you that much. But to get away from the masks and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Pollen, you just see it in the air. Like you just see this little cloud of yellow. Like
today when we were driving around town, you could just see the pollen flying off the trees. I was like, oh dear Lord. I'm already gonna sneeze and I'm not even outside.
It is terrible. And right now it's considered, so there's different winters in Tennessee, I've learned. We just had redbud winter. Now we're going into dogwood winter right now. So it's kind of where like it starts to dip down temps wise. So like this week it's going to be like 60s, mid 60s, upper 60s.
Yeah.
And then it'll kick back up again. And all the dogwood trees are blooming right now. It's freaking beautiful. Like they are so gorgeous. But I guess you have all these little winters and it takes a little bit to get used to them. Looks like fog. It does, Kathy, you're right. Can we talk with Mandy about purchasing raw land versus detached house? That's a very good one. I'm compiling all those questions, trying to get them all like narrowed down so we can answer them. We're going to film it on Wednesday. German food stores nearby? I don't think so. Not that I know of.
I don't know. I will have to ask someone.
But with Mandy on Wednesday when I film that, we're gonna so many good questions. She's so excited. Like she's beyond excited to do this video. So that'll be a fun one to do. Was on Broadway, Nashville, honky tonks going. Yeah, it's like you wouldn't think like anything different. Like you'd think this is 2019 if you walk Broadway.
I just watched some friends of ours that live down there and they were out partying on Sunday and no one had masks on.
East Tennessee has good sushi. We have a couple good ones that we like and go to. I'm usually very picky about sushi, but I'm very happy with these spots. For your dogs, what problems do you have to worry about besides ticks and fleas? Nothing.
No, Morgan gets allergies.
Oh yeah.
Our Queensland gets allergies.
The Queensland does get allergies.
It's weird.
Favorite place to eat in Maryville? Oh, is that gonna be
Los Amigos, but the little restaurant where we get sushi in the Target parking lot is really good. But they haven't reopened, so you can't go in there and sit down and eat, and you just have to order it and take it home. I'm not really a fan of like to-go food.
Daniela on the German food. There's a German food truck that comes by Casual Pint, which is a little spot in Maryville, a little brewery. Macho Man just told us. What was the asking price on the new house you were working on? That one was built for $360,000. That's without property. So, and I mean, it's 3,700 square feet. It's a huge house for $360. It's ridiculous.
It has.
But again, that's without land.
3 full bathrooms and a half bathroom.
The little loft upstairs, media room, and there was a ton of concrete poured in the driveway, like way too much concrete. So that ate into it a little bit too. But that house was in Seymour.
Seymour is a nice area.
What was the name of the gun and knife store you recently went to?
Knife Works?
I don't remember recently going to one, but the big one is Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I think I always slaughter that. It's out in Sevierville. It's so fun. Like, if you come and you're into knives or guns and that kind of stuff, or just anything, like, dude, they have samurai swords. It's a
very wacky store. They even have like kitchen gadgets.
You can spend hours in there. It's a cool spot to go though. It's right across the street from Bud's, and Bud's is where we've bought all of our handguns and shotguns and everything. I like Bud's a lot. It's a great spot. But yeah. Is it Smoky Mountain Knife Works? No, it's gonna bug me. I don't know. I gotta look that up because I gotta go. I gotta go because I dropped my Kershaw in the burn pile and I think it's beyond use now. Vegetarian and good vegan food in Maryville. There is a couple vegetarian places. I don't know names of them though, but I have heard people that do enjoy it do have some good spots in there. Supposedly in California, June 15th, if numbers stay low, be fully open. It's crazy. Newsom, you nut. Do you know the listed price or the address? No, I don't. Are you gonna do a stream or Q&A with Justin also? I want to do one with Justin. Justin is very introverted. He's a very quiet guy.
He probably won't talk very much, so it'd be kind of
especially
boring.
Like her. So like Randy, like you said, like seeing the two of us in videos, like when you meet Babs, like she's not outspoken, she's not like outgoing, but she's getting better. Like you can see the difference right here, right?
The donut shop has really helped a little bit.
Babs has tried local honey for the allergies, so we'll see how that goes. Franklin Gun Shop is great in Middle Tennessee. Ooh, we're going out to Middle Tennessee this weekend, so I am going to check that out.
Don't ever try that because it's terrible.
Bojangles, yes, we go to Bojangles all the time.
Bojangles has some good French fries.
Bojangles is very fun. Is the Knoxville shooting a false flag? I don't know. That school just has some issues.
It's in a rough area.
And I feel bad because there's parents screaming, and you want to defund the police. They can't afford to have security there all the time. Like, I don't have answers there. Are y'all fans of UCLA? And if so, how do you feel about the tournament run? Not a fan of UCLA. My mom went and graduated from USC, but UCLA has always been like in our, on our TVs and stuff when we were in SoCal, and I think it was fantastic. I wish that killed them. Like, wow, what a way to go. But Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Is that what I said? I don't know. Yes, it's close.
It is Smoky.
Let me know if you need a knife from Kershaw. Yes, I do. Please message me because I have a very favorite knife that I like to get from there.
Now it's burnt.
And it's burnt. And I tried cleaning it as best I could, but I don't think it's going to survive. Allergies, get rid of gluten in your diet. Babs.
I'm not getting rid of gluten. Sorry,
I don't think she could do that. Franklin Gun Shop off 6596. We're going to try that. I want to go stop by there. I like checking out new spots.
I'd have to eat gluten-free pizza, and that just sounds terrible.
From West Knoxville, glad you and your family moved to East Tennessee. Thank you. See, I love getting those messages too. Go Dodgers. Fight on. Is there a place to kayak and stand up paddleboard next to Maryville? Yes, there is. We go quite often. There'll be plenty of videos of us paddleboarding and all that good stuff. Oh, look who it is. It's Taylor.
Ew.
This is a live. You can't say ew. Like anything you say, they're gonna hear right now.
Okay.
Jeff, congrats on the Dandridge farm today. You closed on it. That's awesome. I want to come do a video out there. I think that'd be cool to do a video if you're down to do that. But yes, stand-up paddleboarding. We go out of, what's it called? International or something right there in Friendsville. That's a good spot.
There's tons of quarries you can go to, and
Fort Dickerson Quarry is our favorite.
I don't know what the other one is.
It's out by the sunflower field by Forks of the River, I think.
Yes, it is out there.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's gonna be dark because we're driving back home, but that was fun. I'm glad we'll do another one of these lives because it's fun having Babs along. So, yes, we are doing a video with the realtor. I'm filming that on Wednesday. Hopefully, be out this weekend. So, that is it from East Tennessee, y'all. Appreciate you.